Hey everyone, welcome to a sad and important video. Bomb Knight has now been sent to the hospital. He was 82 years old. Indiana basketball is praying for Bomb Knight, and I will remember about him throwing a chair. Everybody will remember that. So, he was an old guy. I think he still lives in Bloomington, Indiana after the, yeah. Everyone's now praying him. He deserves some peace and quiet. He deserves a lot of stuff. But I'm sure his family will return soon. And yes, everyone will remember Bobby Knight dropping a lot of F-bombs, even though, and only, even me, but I only say frick. By the way, Indiana's here with me. The rest of them are not here. And only Indiana, you have something to say? Yeah, Bob Knight's been an amazing man. I'm praying for him as well. Also, let me scoot that picture over there. Oops. He has been such a great man, even though he's angry a lot. Plus, he, 1985 Purdue and Indiana game throwing chair. He, throwed that chair. Also in 2000, Ted Valentine, the worst referee. Ted Valentine ref is a moron. Also, well, not anymore. Ted Valentine's not a moron or a jerk anymore. He quit being a ref because nobody likes him to be a ref. And that's made Bobby Knight really angry. He told him that, he had a player down, and Ted Valentine was like, nah. This is getting rude. This is getting rough. Just calling you second technical, and you're throwing the freak out. So, he's a well man. He's a moderation. He's a tough guy, you know. But he's a moderation of Indiana, and still Indiana fans still likes him. And also, he had moved to Texas Tech. So Texas Tech, if you're watching this, you're cool. But you are not in my reactive video. But still, Texas Tech, if you're watching this, you're cool. Red Raiders. If its last name was right. I don't know. I don't know. So, yeah. Bob Knight, if you're watching this in the hospital, I like you. Me too. Me and Indiana are your biggest fan of all time. Let's hope you don't pass away. I will sign the pray for you as well as Indiana basketball players are already signing for the prayer. And, Indiana, Hoosiers is now signing up for you. Yeah. I like you. Even though you say, I don't want to say it. That, I still like you. Yeah. IU fans, you probably might want to sign up the pray for Bobby Knight. He's been hospitalized. And talk about hospitalized. I've heard this once before. I've heard about the pray. I haven't heard the prayer before. When Damar Hamilton got sent to the hospital. Well, he's now fine. He's already awoken. He's already woken. Also, IU fans, We need to donate some money to Bobby Knight. He needs to be donated to money. Yeah, I'm gonna do it too. So am I. Yeah. Alright, by the way, while Bobby Knight's in the hospital, we're gonna be showing you a lot of best things about Bobby Knight in oldies. I wasn't born back then. Okay, so this was the part of Indiana and Northwestern game. Watch. He was talking about some, I don't know what the guy said in broadcasting station, but he was angry at Northwestern's coach. Oh, he's wild. Yeah, that coach needs to be separated. Bob Knight's, yeah, he's crazy. That dude's crazy. Alright, so this is the disappointment that Bobby Knight was talking about. I think this was 1996 that he told. Then after the disappointment talk, he gets angry. Look at this. You won't be able to hear him, but, yeah. He's kind of a little rough. Now, let's see what I've heard. Now, I think everyone knows this act. Bobby Knight's act. Don't throw chairs at home. Seriously. Don't be like Bob Knight. Okay, so this was the part. I've seen this many, many times. And I'm watching it now for the second time today. Yeah, he just threw a chair at somebody. I heard this part. This lady was just being disrespecting Bobby Knight. He was like, "Can I have your chair? Because you're not gonna freaking sit in it." So yeah, that he and now he's cursed. Okay, so this is the part that Bobby Knight slapped somebody's ass with his belt. Yeah, he slapped someone's ass with his belt. Never seen Bobby Knight with a belt. I think he smacks it too hard. And now, here's another part that Bobby Knight did golfing. Bobby Knight, I know you're in the hospital, but you gotta watch this video. Gotta watch this video that I made. So, yeah. Here's the part that Bob Knight was playing golf with his best friend. And yes, I've heard Bob Knight's fishing, but I haven't seen any videos about him fishing. I mean, there's Bobby Knight in his golf cart. Golf cart. Now, not anymore. Also, Bob Knight, you made some commercials, and I loved it. You did the Guitar Hero. You did the Taco Bell commercial. You didn't even do a car commercial. Yeah, I think.
No.
Alright, Bob Knight. Alright, I've got the voice up. Please beware. Please beware of Bobby Knight's
chip shots. We gotta do it again. I don't want to hit those.
Beware of Bobby Knight's rotten mouth.
Ah, shit.
Yeah. That's what I mean, Bobby Knight. The potty mouth
Stay
thing.
tuned after the news for another thrilling episode in the saga of Golf Your Way. We're trying to enable you to play better golf, enjoy it more, stay away from home more often, not have to put up with all the bullshit.
Okay. That was funny right there, Bob Knight. I gotta hear it.
Episode in the saga of Golf Your Way. We're trying to enable you to play better golf, enjoy it more, stay away from home more often, not have to put up with all the bullshit your wife gives you. Well, then you fuck with it however you have to. I'm done.
Oh, Bob Knight. You're crazy. You're crazy in the oldies.
I have it. Shit. God damn it. The club, coach.
I mean, my burrito.
No, that's horse shit. We can't use that one.
There, that's okay. Need to get a little more weight to the
Little okay on there.
Shot. That's what that
Little
was.
okay on your move.
This could take us
Bob
till
Knight,
late
that was
fucking
impressive.
afternoon to get this done. I'm not going to do this. Distance. Just like that, motherfucker. Roll back down here. At this
Also,
I
I have a real life angry mama, but she's not really angry.
Just like that, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Jesus.
She
Christ.
said all the things that,
With that cocksucking fucking bullshit.
he thrown his golf club.
Fucking Mike.
Okay, Bob Knight, I didn't know about this. My angry mama, she's not really, but I like to call her that because she likes to be angry and drop the F-bombs. Like Bob Knight!
Do you see him being the playmaker for next year's team?
Alright, talk about this. Let's hear some more Bob Knight news. Well, Bob Knight's still in the hospital.
I mean, this is a damn cheap piece of crystal here. This isn't expensive enough to answer all those questions. This thing.
Hey, Indiana, come here, please.
Wait a
Come
minute,
watch
there's
this.
something forming here. Forming. It says.
What
What
the
a
freak is
question.
Bob Knight?
If it amazes you, then
Alright, now here's the one that Bob Knight cussed.
illuminating your relative lack of knowledge of the game with a
I
statement
don't
like
know.
that. Let's just start all this again.
Yeah,
Now, I'm not
this
here to
is-
argue the thing with you. I'm not going to
where the
debate things with you
police,
and people from
save
television.
this.
You know, you want an answer from
Yeah,
me?
like that.
You get the answer. You don't like an answer, then don't use the program. Okay.
I guess
Okay,
I've
this is
just
in
seen one game over here in this
1978. Bob Knight
building
was
that your team plays in, and
Indiana coach. I don't
this
know.
crowd can't
what,
go to any of those basketball games
Bob Knight
because the
signed up
game
to
that
be
I
coach
saw
for
over there,
Indiana men's
the
basketball.
crowd that was
But
over
I
there
did
wasn't
find out,
nearly as nice to the visitors as you people were.
Retired. He retired in 2000.
I'm not really a Kentucky fan.
He better not, Bob Knight.
In fact, there have been some times when I've just rooted like hell for you to get beat. But it was awfully nice. Mr. Hegan was out there looking for a basketball fan, and I am. What was that? You said for sake the guy's name's Hagen and he's my boss? That's the same Hagen that played with Frank Ramsey? Boy, I'll tell you, Mr. Hagen, it's awfully nice just to be on the same table with you. That Ramsey was one hell of a player. I want to tell you that.
That's one biggest thing. Sorry. By the way, let's look at Bobby Knight's commercials, man. This was like, I think this was like, yeah, this was like, I think in 2008.
We're playing the Guitar Hero.
No, those Guitar Hero Metallica.
So? That means you're gonna have to put on some pants, Pops.
Who are you calling Pops?
Yeah.
21 other bands are coming to Guitar Hero.
Depends on where you want to throw.
All right, now this is the part that this guy from, I think it was NBC Go. I think he, yeah, Bob Knight showed him how to throw a chair properly. Well, not like that. Now watch Bob Knight. Watch how he does, man.
No, oh, nice.
Like that.
What? I do, Coach. Who? I'll point them out
Okay,
to you in a while.
now
They
this
were
is
from
the part
Indiana, right? No, they're not.
that-
No, weren't from Indiana, and
Well,
you didn't
listen,
get it from
listen.
anybody from Indiana, did you? Could we please? So I'll handle this the way I want to handle it now that I'm here. You it up to begin with. Now just sit there or leave. I don't give a what you do. Now, back to the game.
All right, so he got his line in as the Hoosier Report with Matt Dennison. I don't know if it's still on or anymore or not. I've heard that I was like, I don't know who said it, but it was true. It was him. Okay, turn volume down a little more. Or turn my volume down a little bit. Okay, so this is the part he explains, who's that man? The guy that was talking to? Can't know his name. Yeah, he was talking about his day, back in the day on chair throw. The chair throw, that explained it. Or that he was explaining it to. Okay, oh well, actually, I forgot, I think I found some videos about Bobby Knight fishing. I think he was a great catcher. Yeah. I don't know if that's him or not. Let me look at it again. He was something. Not sure. He fished something. He fished something. He fished a. Did he get some fish out? I don't know.
Last week, I know you issued an invitation with George King, the athletic director of Purdue, to appear on this
Okay,
show,
so here's the part of Bobby Knight talking about
for one reason or another. I wouldn't know why.
Purdue's mascot.
You too.
Well, I was really disappointed, Chuck, that King chose not to come on the show because he had complained about our show and apparently didn't like it. And you and I and all the guys here have worked pretty hard to see that we have a good show. And I thought that maybe he could just add something to it by coming down. He seemed to think that we wanted to enter into debate. I said, if I want to enter into debate with somebody, I'd enter into somebody that really knew something about what he was talking. I thought we'd just have George come down and talk about his career and coaching and so forth, and maybe would add something to our show. But I'll tell you what we got, though, Chuck. When I had a guy call me when he read that King would...
All right, that's enough for now. But I did hear about, well, I still wasn't born, but I have heard it. Daddy taught me to me about Bobby Knight hitting a police officer, and officer was like, "You're under arrest, sir." And Bob's like, "Nope, it's not going to happen." So I think he took a trash can and put it, or probably just thrown it at the cops or something. But he did apologize. He did apologize. Alright, I think that's enough information. But one more thing. Before we get into one more thing, let's look at Bob Knight pictures. Oh, some of them were in black and white. Wish you were not in the hospital, Bobby Knight, but I think this was the right thing to do. Oh, Bob Knight knows Donald Trump. Maybe he likes Donald Trump. Yeah, some people not like Donald Trump for sure, but I think lots of people would like him. There's that. What is his name? I'm talking about this guy. I don't know who's his name, folks. Oops. Oops. I cut off my screen. Pushed the wrong button. Alright. Oh, Bob Knight's made it to Lego. Ooh, fancy. Alright. Now let's look at the last Bobby Knight video. Oh my god. I forgot again, before we get into the 2000 video where Bob Knight, smoked Ted Valentine. Let's look at this. I think Bob Knight, Bob Knight's a sore loser coach. But luckily, he won't be a sore loser anymore because he just got fired from 2000. He didn't officially retire. Look at him. That player was mad. He was severely mad. Okay, it was Michael Lewis who was the one that been yelled at by Bob Knight. Bob Knight's a really good. I think he roars like a lion. Or he just has shout voice. But I wouldn't use it too much, Bob Knight, or else you're gonna lose your voice, make your throat sore. All right, now here's the part that Indiana get. This is the part that there's an Indiana basketball player that got hurt, and Bobby Knight didn't get into it. There's that guy. Nobody liked Ted Valentine until he retired. Phew. Look at that. Okay, now that oh. Look at Bob Knight. He's moved. He's a moving guy. Oh, is that Ted Valentine? Okay, now he's got some words to say over Ted Valentine. Idiot. Look at this. Watch this. Watch. Now Ted Valentine's gonna throw off some words. Now Bob Knight is now getting angry to it. He's mad. Oh. Ted, I wish you get hit by Bob Knight. Well, actually, I can't say it because you're not a Rev no more. Why couldn't he just hit Ted Valentine instead? He could have punched him. Which was why Ted Valentine likes to mess with everybody. Alright, that's it for now, guys. Bob Knight, I hope you're all better. I hope everyone's donating you. And I hope you're feeling better, Indiana. Yeah, I hope you're feeling better too, Bob Knight. And I hope Indiana basketball players is donating you money and praying you. I hope I donate money. And Indiana, you better donate money too. Alright, guys. That's all for today. So, excuse me. Alright. See you on the next episode.